Hello everybody, how are you? It's Johnny from the Design Lab by JB. I am today making a Mardi Gras wreath. This is from TMI Gifts. All of the stuff I'm going to use today is from there, so please go check them out. And if you want anything from there, just please go to their website and also send them follow them. And yeah, so today we're going to make a Mardi Gras wreath. I am going to start off by doing the bow first. This is the 4-inch green velvet, and it has this satin back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, as you guys know, I really don't measure my bows, the loops or anything. So I'm just going to kind of eye it. But what I do is for the first loops on the bow, I kind of just use a ruler just to, after I do the loop, just to be like my guide for the rest of the bows. And then from there, I just kind of do what I do. So this I'm gonna make, I want the back one to be a little bit of a larger hoop. So I think that's good. So what I do is I just get a ruler and I just kind of look and see, because these, usually I make bows by hand, but these hands have been hurting the past couple days. I've been doing a lot of bows. And if you hear whining in the back, if you guys are a lot of my friends on here, you will know that is Blaze, and he is our whiner. He just whines and whines and whines. Blaze! Stop whining. Ay, ay, ay. So let me just kind of check this out. So it's about the same. It's the same. That's all. So I'm going to make this just a one loop each. And we're going to cut it around here. Put this one away. So that's going to be our first loop. So we're going to do that. Hey Alexa, play 90s.
The station, Yesterday Cafe, on Amazon Music. When I first saw you.
Okay, so we're going to put that away. Alexa, play 90s dance music.
Here's a playlist you might like. Rediscover the 90s.
So that's going to be the first
on Amazon
one.
Music.
Okay. Okay. Then I like to go in. I don't like to do things like in the order of big, small, small, small. You know, smaller and smaller. I like to mix it up. So you guys can do it however you want. But Alexa, lower this one notch. So I'm going to go in with a purple velvet, and I'm going to do this one next. Oh, this is actually pretty. This is actually pretty ribbon. So I'm going to make this one large too, because this is going to be in the background. So I hope, today's Christmas Eve, so I hope you all have a nice Christmas as well, or holidays, because not everybody celebrates Christmas, and I get that. So happy holidays. Okay, so this is the 7/8 purple velvet from TMI. Excuse me one second. Sorry about that. I had to go let Blaze and Storm out. Okay. So next I'm going to go in with this one, just to give it a little pop in the background. Excuse me one second. Sorry about that, I am back. Okay, so we're going to use this one next. this one. This has a lot of glitter on it, guys. There we go. And remember, you could cut them however you want. I cut my tails all different. I ducktail some of them. I make them slants, some of them. Up, there's Storm. I usually cut my tails at the end, but you can cut them however you like. I'll start cutting them though. If you want to ducktail them, you just fold them nicely and then they'll ducktail. Fold them up. These I'm gonna leave them because I'm gonna twirl them. Okay, so that's what we got so far. And you see the purples behind it. Okay, now I think I want to go in with this one next. It's this one, and this one is not as strong as the other one, so I want to put it behind put it in front of something that's strong because it'll hold it better, the loops better. So I'm going to do this one, and this one I'm going to give 3 loops, guys. So I'm going to give this one a little smaller than the other. Okay. One. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 3rd loop like this, and then I'm going to cut this off close like that, and then I'm going to give it a tail and a little one for the top, like this. So now this one's gonna be a 3-loop bow, and it's gonna have a tail up here. So now you have your 2 tails, and you have one up here. Okay. Next. Okay, so that's that one. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I'm gonna just go in with this one. Next is this one, like that. So since this is a directional one, we're gonna see how this is gonna go. I'm gonna put this here. Let me just see how it's gonna look, because then if not, I could do this one by hand. I just wanna make sure, yeah, see, it's upside down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this one by hand, so I know that this is how long the tail needs to be. So I'm gonna kind of see, so it's like this. Okay. Like that. And then you're not gonna twist this. We're just gonna come up. Oh, I might have to twist this, guys. Let me just see. Yep. Gonna have to twist it because it's directional. Okay. So we're gonna come in with this one here. Then we're gonna twist it again. Oh no. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do, guys. So I'm gonna put this in first. Okay. So now I'll show you guys in 1 second. Okay. This is too long, so we're gonna bring this in a little bit. Still too long, a little bit. Okay. So you see now that the directions are facing the correct way. I'll show you this way. See? They're not upside down, they're both going in like that. See? So they're both going the same way. So now the tail, if I was to turn the tail like this, you see, it's upside down. So we don't want that. So what I'm gonna do with this one is, I'm gonna cut it right here. So I'm gonna cut it underneath. Come on, like that. You wanna just make sure it'll still can be in the middle of the bow so it doesn't fall apart. So I'm gonna keep this, and then this one, I'm gonna do a tail this way so that it's, let's see, I'm gonna go here. Sorry. Now remember, we have this one tail going up like this. Now we're gonna have this tail coming up. So we're just gonna cut this. And remember, I rather have longer tails than not long enough, and then you could cut them after. So that one's done. I'm gonna fix it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so now you see, everything is going in the right direction. Okay, then we're gonna go in with the last one. So I used all of the ribbon TMI sent me to do this one, and now look at this one. Isn't that nice? So we're gonna do these. Now these, I'm gonna put a couple tails on them, so watch. So this, I'm gonna go one. I'm gonna put it a little shorter than the last one. This, so a little shorter. A little shorter, like that. I'm gonna give it a long tail. There we go. Like that. And I'm just gonna give it another tail because I just love the tail. So I'm gonna go shorter. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna give this a long one. Okay, and there we go. And that's what it's gonna look like so far, guys. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, we got it all in here. So now we're gonna take it out of here and we're gonna fluff it. Okay. So I have a zip tie under here, which is backwards. So we're going to twist it around. Don't be popping out here, please. Okay. So we're just going to try to get it out of here without messing up the bow. So I'm going to put this through. This is the part that I always have problems with, guys. A lot of people do, is taking it out of the bow. Okay. So there it is. That's the biggest part of the bow process, is to make sure that it doesn't fall apart. So I'm not going to tighten it all the way yet, just tight enough for me to work the bow. So what I usually do is I just do these first tails for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so now this is the back one. I'm just going to fluff them out, and then we're going to move around our ribbon. So these small ones, I'm going to put one on the bottom, and this one I want up here. Remember, we had this tail, so we want to pull this up. We're going to keep that there. We're going to bring this here. And put this in the middle. This will be the top. We have this here. Okay, so that's all one side. Okay, let's go to the other. So we're just going to keep this back one fluffed, the big one. Then we're going to do this one up here. A tail. This is going to be our middle. I'm going to put one of these up here. I'm going to put one down here. This will be the middle, and these I just like to leave up like that. It's going to go in the middle here. We want these to be seen in the background, so I'll leave them in the middle. These down here. This one goes down here like that. Tails down. And then I'm gonna put this tighter. Okay. So this is kind of what it looks like for now. This one is down here, right here. So look. So that's with, once it goes on the wreath, you know, I will make it better, but you know, like fluff it more. But I want these to all be seen. See that? What do you guys think? You just want to make sure that they're all seen. These I'm going to cut down, you know, like that. Gorgeous, right? Pretty, right? So I'm going to use this. This is just my little tool to tighten up and cut off your zip tie. And in the middle here, I'm going to do something else. So, but this is it. This is the bow. A lot of glitter. Then I'm going to twirl my tails. These are going to be twirled on the bottom. You know, you could do whatever you want to them. So that's the bow right now, guys. Look at that. Pretty, right? It's bright, shiny, and we're going to fluff them once it's on the wreath. I'm gonna really fluff it so it stays nice. And these you can just play around with them, do whatever you want, you know, just to make them look a little fabulous. These are gonna definitely be cut. These are way too long. So you see what I'm saying? So I love all these tails. Tails I love, you see? It just makes the bow, you know? And once it sits on the wreath, it'll be a little, you'll see the whole bow, you know? But that's kind of what it's gonna look like, guys. All right, be right back. I'm back. Okay, now I'm gonna cut the mesh. This is 10.5-inch mesh. It's really pretty. This is also sent by TMI. Here it is. What I do, guys, I usually just use my remote And I cut my mesh 20 to 22 inches, and I just know my space, so this is how long I cut them. And I put this here, and I get to cutting. So guys, I use a laundry basket for my mesh. People think it's so funny, but why not? I just don't like anything on the floor. And guys, you see me keep on looking over here. I have the camera on for the boys are in the backyard because they get into things, so I have to keep on looking, which I don't see them right now. But I just can call, there he is, I see him. He's gonna come in here, watch. The little one, I call him the little one, please. He can't be away from me, watch. I hear you. Blazy. I knew I heard him. He was like sneaking in on me. Hi, Daddy. You playing outside? You being nice with your brother? He's so cute. Oh, here comes the other one. Hello, big monster. He's a big boy. My Storm, he's a big boy. Oh, you might hear them in the background. That's not fighting. They play. They're twin boys. All right, guys. So I do the whole roll of mesh, and then I'm going to put in another color too, probably. So let me just put this away for now. Okay. Now, they gave me this wreath form to use. Now, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I don't work off these any longer, but this is what they sent, and I'm doing what they sent. It's not that I don't like it, like hate it, you know, because I don't use the word hate at all. It's just that it's just not something that I do anymore. But we're gonna see how it comes out. These are, but you can get these there. They're inexpensive. Yeah, I can give you the prices and the names of everything. I can either put it, well, maybe I'll just put it in the description so you guys can go there and buy whatever is here if you want to also do one, and use my tutorial here to do it. So I'm not a big counter of things, but we're gonna see how many these have. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 on the bottom. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 18 altogether. So let's see how many mesh I cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So see, there's only 12. So that could be a little bit of a problem because they only sent me one of these. All right, well, you know what? Let's just put it together. I'm gonna use another color, so maybe I'll just cut another color now and I'll do back and forth. I'll do that method. Okay, let me see what color I want to use. All right, what color should we use? You know what? We could do this one. Okay. So this one is, this is also from them too. No, this one is not from them. So I don't remember where I got this from, but you can get this from them too. They have gold, I believe. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one up. So I'm gonna do 9 of these. So we're gonna do like 8 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 and 9. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do with those. So we're gonna put this aside. And then we're gonna start putting them in. Okay. So I'm gonna start at the bottom and then I'm gonna work my way up. So I'm gonna start with the gold because it was the one on top. So guys, all I do is, hold on, because I'll get cut. Okay. So I'm just gonna roll them a couple and then that's how you get a cruffle. I'm gonna start here. You just take the branches and you twist 2 or 3 times, whatever you want to do. And then I'm just going to go switcheroo. I'm going to go back and forth. If you see the amount, I will show you guys in a minute, but I can actually show you right now. Look at all this ribbon. It's piled because I put away all the Christmas stuff and I'm trying to do the ribbons in order by color. It's just a lot. Yeah, I get a lot of ribbon. I'm like, people say that, oh, you're addicted to ribbon. I love the ribbon. So I love designer ribbon. It just works better. And you don't have to get designer ribbon, but if you're really gonna do this and you want something to stay really nice, good ribbon and good mesh really are it changes everything. It's a big difference. When I say good ribbon, good wired ribbon. You don't have to pay 30s and up, but I would say if you really want to learn how to make bows and stuff like that, you can get a cheaper ribbon, but I would just say wired, sturdy ribbon. So whether that's $10 or sometimes you find it for 16, you know, just look around, but make sure that the ribbon is wired. And how I always can tell a ribbon, I know that if you get them online or something like that, you kind of have to see what they, you know, look like. Sometimes they will go like this, like on, you know, on a video, or they'll have it twisted like this on a website. So you want to make sure that they can curl and that they have wire. So this is not that sturdy, but it worked nicely. But there's some that are real, so you saw how I made the bows. Some were really sturdy and some were just a nice wired ribbon. So just because I get designer ribbon doesn't mean that you need to get it as well. You can get whatever ribbon that you would like. But all of these ribbons were from TMI. TMI Gifts, guys. I will put a description on the video so that you guys know what everything is. I will make sure that I put all the names and where you can find everything. So just continuing to go around, going around the bottom and just switching up the colors of the mesh. Like that. This. I know this part is a little boring and I apologize. And if you see, when I went all the way around on this one, there is no two mesh colors. There's no two mesh that are together. So that's all the bottom. I know it doesn't look that full right now, but it will be, I promise. Okay, now I am going to start at the top. So the top is going to be the same thing, so just pick a color. So this is how I'm going to do it. You see that this is the one with all the colors, and this is the closest. I'm going to put a gold there. It's probably not going to be like this, gold in color, but I'm going to try my best because of the number that are up here. So I'm going to put I'm going to start with a gold here, and then I'm still going to go around and put all of the mesh in, you know, by color, flip, you know, alternate. Sometimes I don't know if it works, so I'm gonna do them like that. Okay, and that's the way I'm gonna start this. And guys, I'm gonna put all this mesh on and not bore you with all that, so I'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. So all of the mesh is on. See, it looks really nice. So I added all that gold, and we have all the purple and yellow, purple and green. Okay, so what I like to do is I just like to go like this a little bit, fluff it up. Okay, so there it is. Pretty, right? Okay, now we're gonna add the bow. So let's do that. What I use is a floral wire. And I just bend it directly in half. Don't worry about the way the bow is looking right now, guys, because you're gonna fluff it anyway on the wreath. So I'm gonna do it right in the middle. I'm gonna separate the tails, make sure I get it right in the middle. And there it is, right in the middle. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist it. Just give it a couple twists so the bow's connected. There we go. And I just want to make sure before I put it down, like don't worry about the fluffing, but you want to make sure that all your loops are the right way, because you don't want to crush them and put them, you know, then you'll have to really have to try to play with them when they're, wait a minute, hold on 1 second, something just, oh, that's why. Because it was the zip tie is on here and I had the wire on top of the zip tie. Let me get that, there we go. Okay, that's tight now. Okay, so you're gonna pick a place, excuse me that my head's cut off right now, but you're gonna pick a place on the wreath, and wherever you want, you can put it at the top, you can put it at the bottom. I'm gonna do mine like right in this center, a little higher, and you're going to connect the bow to the wire frame. So just put it through first, like that. And then what you want to do is you just want to make this so that your bow is going to be the way you want it. So I'm holding it right now. Sure. Okay, like that. So I'm going to put this on. And I'm going to twist that up a little bit in the back. And I like to cut the wires off at the end, just in case I want the bow to be moved. Okay. Excuse my half of my head again. So now I'm going to put the bow where I want it. So these are the tails. Remember, I may cut some tails down. You want your hoops to show. These I like to stick up a little bit. These are the tails. It's a hoop. There's the green. We want this purple. Here. Green. Gold. And remember, I'm gonna cut the tails, but this is kind of what it's gonna be like. Okay, I mean, is that gorgeous? The colors on there are so pretty. Like that. Okay. Now we're gonna put all the little finishing touches on it, all the little attachments they sent. So I'm gonna do all that. But before we do that, let me cut these tails. You know why? Because I will have more room. All right, so these I'm gonna cut on an angle. Like that. These I'm gonna cut like that on a ducktail. So I like to change it up, you know. This green, I like it kind of folded like that. This can stay, this can stay. This one I'm gonna do the same. Sorry guys. This one I'm gonna do the same thing. Ducktail it. This green is gonna be folded. So we're gonna fold this guy up. Like that. We're gonna ducktail this one too. That. This one can go on an angle. This one can go on an angle. And this one I'm going to put a little smaller. Okay. So much better. See? Don't mind my dogs are barking, playing with each other over there. Quiet! You crazy nuts. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do this way. Like all the tails to show. You could do whatever you want with them. This is really long. This is too. This is way long. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Okay, see, so much better. That purple at the end, oh my God. Wow. You're nut. What are you guys fighting over? What are you guys playing with out there? Okay. Excuse me, sir. You can't be by your wreath. Come on, out. It's my stubborn one. All right, let me grab some of the attachments they sent. They sent me a couple of those attachments. They're pretty. Some masks we're gonna put around. This one's good. Quiet, boys. Come on. Just see something. I want to make sure that I use all of theirs. So, 2 sprays. Okay. Yes. All right. So let me turn my glue gun on. Keep my glue gun over here. And guys, you can, you don't have to use a glue gun if you don't want to. You can use, wire. I mean, it's all depends, you know, what you want to use, depending on what you want to use. I like to use glue, but that doesn't mean you need to. You know, you can do whatever your little heart desires. So look, this is a spray that they gave me. So I'm gonna, what I like to do is I like to place things first and then I will go ahead and glue. So I think that this is really big, so I'm gonna go ahead and break this up. Like that. So this will be gone down here. Like that. I don't even know where that went. And this, of course, this pick has got to get short. We'll find it. Okay, so I'm just going to place, guys, again, forgive me for my head. I'm trying to do the best I can over here. I'm going to put them there. I'm going to put these. I'm just looking right now, guys. Like that. We have another two. I'm going to do some green, purple. Look at that. So these are, yeah, we're going to do the same. That. And then just cut this piece off. Okay. We're gonna put that away. Then let's see. I'm gonna try this here. See, now this is gonna be a little weird for me because I'm used to pine wreaths. So it's a, but I will, believe me, I've worked with these in the past, so I will be able to do it. Don't you worry. We will get it done. Okay. Okay, this is a little too close. We're gonna put this here. He's my stalker. Stormy's my stalker. Guys, look at these. Pretty, right? That's a lot on this one pick, you know? So you could break this up, you can use it as one, whatever you want to do. I think I might break this up though. I think I might break that up. And I did have a mask over here. Yep. Of course. So these are the masks. I'm gonna put these on, but I don't use these. You know what? Let me see. I may. You never know. So I would put one here. I think I got another one too. I think they sent two. I know those are mine. Did they send one or two? could have swore they sent 2. Let me see if they sent 1 or 2. 2. Yeah. 2 masks. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just look. I have my own mask. There we go. Maybe it wasn't in the box. I don't know. Yeah, I only see 1. I only see 1. That's all right. If I find it, but I didn't do an inventory. I should have. All right, so I'm going to break these up a little bit, guys. So what I try to do is I just try to like, where I'm just going to place things places. Place things places. So kind of go like that. And then we're going to move things around, take things out, you know. Put this guy up here. Like here. Put this down here. And we're gonna see how this is all gonna look together so far. It's coming out cute. It is coming out cute. So guys, you want to take a quick look? Oh, things might fall, but you see? Nope, see? Things are falling out. But that's what it's kind of looking like, guys. Alright, okay. There we go. I'm kind of loving this, guys. Kind of loving it. All right, I am gonna be right back. Gotta go check on the doggies. Be right back. I'm back. I found the other mask, by the way. I found the other mask. Okay. I kind of like these hanging off, though. I don't know. I don't know. Do I like them hanging? Nah. I'm gonna take them off. You guys can do it, right? Remember what I said. You guys can do it any way you want. I'm gonna take these off. Maybe I'll keep one on and one off. I don't know. We move as we go along. Okay. So this one, I definitely know I want it on the wreath, like sideways, like right. Make sure you don't glue anything to your, I want this sideways, right here. So I'm gonna add some glue to here, maybe like that. Okay, it doesn't need to be crazy amount, guys. Please do not get burned. And we're gonna add that right there. And the good thing about mesh, guys, when you use glue, it usually works fine on the mesh when you put something on it. Okay, that one's on. This one, I don't like the wires. I mean the strings on them, ribbons, whatever you call them. I still have to wrap gifts. I still have to wrap gifts. Yes, I gotta wrap gifts. Yes, man. Alexa, play. Okay, that one's on. All right, so those two are on. Now we're gonna see these. We're gonna put these on. So I think I know how I'm gonna do these. So I'm gonna go like this with them. I'm gonna twist them in a branch a couple times, like this. And then I'm gonna go to the back and I'm gonna bend it. If that's gonna work, we're gonna sing. No, that's not gonna work. So you know what I'm gonna do? See if I can do zip ties, because I'm so not used to working with these guys. Sorry. Let me get some zippies out, and I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna see how it's gonna work. Let's see. This is like an operation. Listen, I'm a wreath designer. I will figure it out. Ah, darn it. I had it. Come on. Ah. These zip ties. Ay, ay, ay. All right, because I'm trying to get it to be exactly where I want it. Okay. Oh, came out. You guys are probably all laughing at me. It's okay. We all need a good laugh. Okay, try to do it 1, 2 hands. Okay, let me try. I got it through. And the zip. Oh, okay. It worked. All right. Okay. That worked. I like you. Okay. That worked. Okay. Okay, next, we're gonna put this guy in. We're gonna do the same thing. I want him to be out a little bit more though. Let's see if I can put him. Now, I'm gonna do him the same way. Zip tie him in. Sorry guys, this is a little boring. I know, but it's what we do. We do what we do. Hello, Daddy boy. Hi, Daddy boy. Hi, Daddy. What am I doing here? I went to too many. Deep, deep inside, deep, deep down inside. Quiet. Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that I was still on here. I thought I paused it. My apologies, guys. Somebody was sending me a message and I had to answer it. Oh. Hey, sorry about that. I'm so used to being on a live that I just do what I do, and I sometimes forget that I'm even on a video recording. Right in front of my face. All right, let's do this one. That one's got to be plenty better. 1 second. You seem to be the one, but only one. And breath in my heart. Okay. Zip ties. I'm so used to using glue, guys, that it... Oh, wait a minute. I know what I'm gonna do with this one. There we go, like that. Okay. Okay, that's the next one that's in. So that's the 3. Okay. That's the 3. If you really need. Okay, this one. Okay, so we want this one to be up here by this guy. So let's see. We're gonna put this one here.
What is my problem, man, you ask? No. I asked you what was man's problem.
It's a good song. You don't even know me. You see? Yeah. What happened? I just had the whole thing in my hand. Oh my god, the whole bottom just fell off. No, it's right here. What? Why can't I see it in the back? There we go. Aha! Your little mesh is hiding it. There we go. Touchy. No touchy. Wait a minute. Don't pull. Don't do that yet. There we go. Now, just fix the mesh. Okay. Put this guy in. You don't. Another zip tie. You don't. on, guys. Some zip ties. I know, guys, there's a lot going on over here. I apologize. I'm trying to get... Oh, sorry, Daddy. Sorry. Because you're right on top of me, babe. Okay, let's see. Look at that so far. Okay. Got one over here. It goes right here. Yeah. Yep. Put more of these around. I'm just gonna put a bunch of things around, guys, sticking out. I was gonna put one of those in the middle, but we'll see. I think Daddy's home. This guy right in the middle. there. Okay. Let me see. Okay, now I'm gonna put some other stuff in, like, where is it? Just be aware. These. Okay, now I'm gonna do some of these, guys. Watch. My pin cushion. So now we're gonna do a bunch of these, and all I do is just cut them, and I'm gonna just fold them. I like them uneven. You just put them in places. I'm gonna put one right here. And give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. So this is the finished product, everybody. Came out really good, right? Put some tails in. There it is. TMI Gifts Wreath kit that they sent me. Okay, well, have a Merry Christmas, and I will put all the information in the description. Bye, everybody.